Hello everybody, this is TheGamzers, and I am here doing a little tour on GTA 5. I will point out that most of what you see was not really purchased with legitimate money, but recently there was a kind of, like, wave of hackers. Come on, get in the garage. And they were surprisingly friendly and literally just gave everyone money. So I currently was able to get not only what you see in this garage, even though one of my cars is missing. Oh yeah, I put it in the other garage accidentally. But as you can see, every car here is fully modified, except for my Serrano, I think. The heck was that? But my Serrano was like my first car that I bought, and then I got the Zentorno, and then when I got all the money from the hackers, I just bought all of this because I felt like it. But as you can see here, I have a Cheetah. I think I put that spoiler on. Pretty sure it didn't come with it. But I try to make all the cars that I get look good, just simply because when you have enough money to just kind of buy whatever you want, I feel like just making everything look as nice as possible and work as nice as possible. So everything has turbo, everything has the best transmission that I've unlocked. I haven't added engine upgrades though, but I probably should. But here I have the Cheetah, which is very nice in a wine red painting. This is the like Coil Voltic, which is an electric car, surprisingly, I think in the super class. Let me hop in and take a look. Don't worry about people that you see and come up on Steam. Coil Voltic, yeah, super. It's very surprising since it's an electric car, but I made it like matte black, and just because when you have it matte black and you have the lights off in an electric car, it's literally like you're a ninja car. It's pretty funny. My Zentorno looks pretty nice as well, which I actually did buy legitimately, as well as the Serrano, but everything else, except for my apartment, this apartment as well, was purchased illegitimately. Here we have the Adder, which is basically the Bugatti. I'm not really a fan of this car. It doesn't handle very well, it doesn't have great acceleration, but it does have the best top speed, which isn't really that great when it can't get up to that speed because you crash into everything. But this is the Osiris, which is the only car that has actual butterfly doors. But this was updated in the part 1 of the Ill-Gotten Gains update, which is very ironic because I did get the money very illy. That's a word. It looks very nice though. I like the blue painting on it. I have a Shih Tzu Hakachu, which everyone jokes around and says bless you. Of course, I have that fully modified. I got that just because it's like the best motorcycle. I have another motorcycle as well, but a super bike, crotch rocket, whatever you want to call it. Here is the Entity XF standard door, which is kind of boring, but I like the glass, how it's like sort of like a cockpit. It looks really cool. It's just like wrap around, and the engine in the back looks pretty nice. And if it weren't for, like, the weird, like, lighting updates on it where it looks kind of janky, as you can see, I feel like the pearlescent on it would look even better. But, this is probably my favorite car. The, Progen T20, which was updated in the part 2 of Ill-Gotten Gains, which I will show you what is so special about it, while I go to one of my other apartments. But, as you can see, it looks really cool. It has a very nice, engine noise as well. I go to my, second apartment that I bought. But when you accelerate, there's a spoiler in the back raises as you go faster. And when you brake, it also moves with it, which is really cool. It's the only car that actually has something like this in the game. And, I forgot to talk about the Osiris, earlier. But the Osiris is pretty much a Zentorno mixed with the Adder, favoring acceleration more. And this is, I think it was favoring, no, it was favoring top speed more, so it was more on the, actually, I don't know. Here, let me just look it up and stop sounding like an idiot. Progen T20. So, yeah, this one is more on the acceleration side than the Osiris, but the Osiris has a higher top speed. But honestly, in this game, acceleration is all that really matters. I swear, I'm not actually a car guy. I don't know why I'm walking in at that angle. As you can see, this is my other apartment. I did get this just because I needed a bit more space, and I kind of wanted to organize my cars more, but I wasn't really a fan of where this like was and the layout of it. Even though it doesn't look that bad. It has a nice view, but I'm not a fan of this apartment style. Ooh, foggy. Anyway, on to the next place. Oh god. Oh god, I just saw the map. There's a guy in an insurgent, or some kind of armored truck that's coming right toward me. And, oh yeah, I hear the turret. Well, I guess I should probably get in my garage soon. God, that was close. People in insurgents are insanely overpowered. But, here's my other garage that I actually put most of my cars. At the moment, it's kind of just, like, whatever the heck. There's my Turismo. Which is, also very nice. Honestly, with the paint job, it looks like one of the cooler cars. But it isn't one of the best, sadly. But, here, I have my own Insurgent. Without a turret. I have the one with the turret as well, but since you can modify this one and make it more armored and have better acceleration and stuff, it's... Sorry, I don't know why it's not... Okay, there we go. You can actually make it stronger and faster than the one with the turret, but you just can't, like, have someone on a gunner with it. This is my Guardian, which is pretty armored as well, pretty fun to drive off-road. This one is also part of the part 2 of the Ill-Gotten Gains, which is somewhat like of a luxury off-roader. I don't know why the blue is so light. It should be like the secondary color. It should be whiter than that, but probably get that changed later. But that's also very fun to drive as well. I've gone on many road trips to the top of Mount Chiliad with it. But the Bifta I actually bought legitimately when I was saving up for a Insurgent with a turret on it, and then I just got all the money from the hacker afterwards, and then just bought literally everything. Oh yeah, I didn't want to put that in there. God dang it. Oh well. But that's pretty fun to drive as well. This one is another. This one came with the part 2 of the Ill-Gotten Gains. Of course, you still had to buy it, but as you can see in the bottom right of the minimap, you actually have a booster that charges up with when you brake, which is really cool because you can just like do this, start going as fast as you want, and then when you want to boost, you can just hit E and then get even faster. And it does happen only when you brake. Ow. Wow, I didn't know those benches could move. I guess I just hit it hard enough. Come on, you can get on your bike. There you go. But you can't just like stand still and have it charge up. You have to brake or like go like this and not accelerate so it charges up. But it's really cool. It's pretty fun, although it can't do wheelies, which is sad. There was a daily objective to do a 10-second wheelie, and I couldn't do it with this one, so I had to use my Shih Tzu, which is weird because that's the name of a breed of dog. But oh well. I will also show my apartment for this one as well. I actually met like a random guy on a server one time, and he was like looking for paint jobs for cars to get like ideas, so I just showed him around some of my cars and garages, and he did the same for me, and I saw his like apartment, and I thought this one looked really nice, so I got it. I don't know why it's so foggy outside though. I think it's clearing up though. As you can see, though, this is a pretty nice view. I'm glad GTA is actually running well for me today. Normally, it has, like, stuttering problems on my computer for some reason. But, oh well. I think I'll also do a tour, well, not really a tour, but, like, show off all of the, other things that I bought that aren't, like, things that you can get in, your garage and whatnot. So, I'll pause and be right back. Oh, great. GTA stopped working right after I say that it was working fine. And here we are, finally. For some reason, as soon as I said it was actually running good, the game started to crash like 5 times. When it's never crashed before, like maybe once. But here's one of my special vehicles called the Bezera, which is a personal jet that is insanely fun to fly. It's really fast, very easy to fly. It's just really cool in general. It makes it like really addicting to just like fly through all of the buildings as well and just do like cool tricks. And from what I could see, you pretty much can't even get hit by any homing missiles if you just loop-de-loop because it's so fast. It's really fun. I did have to lower my settings because it was crashing so much. So hopefully I won't have any problems anymore. But I had to run it in what they call, oh god. Well, that happened. I had to open it in what was called a safe mode, which, other than putting it in windowed and one of the lowest resolutions, it put everything to normal, which I kept it on, and put VSync to half, which, okay, I should probably turn off the music just in case of copyright. But I can just probably mute it out in editing since... Okay, computer problems I'm probably just going to talk about now because they're pretty all over the place at the moment. My Shadow Play won't work for some reason because GeForce won't install any of the update, or it just won't like work in general. It's stuttering now for some reason. Weird, wasn't stuttering before. And now GTA is crashing, so I have to use DxStory to record, which is fine because DxStory is a good program, but it's, in my opinion, it isn't as good as Shadowplay except for the fact that it can record multiple audio channels, but whatever. It's fine. On to the next part while I go get the thing. Alright, and here we have the Hydra. Probably one of the best things you could buy in terms of just like sheer firepower, because it's basically the same as a Buzzard, which is a helicopter that has machine gun, homing missiles, and whatever. And even though it can't fit multiple people like the Buzzard can, it can go a lot faster. I think it's more armored. It should be, since this is a jet and the other thing is a small helicopter. But you can hover with it, go straight into jet mode, and almost crash into a building. And this doesn't feel nearly as fast as the Bezera, since I'm so used to flying that lately. But it's really cool. You can switch between them with tab, like you can with most things. Just like start bombing people, or just like shoot everything. That looks pretty cool with tracers. But yeah, Hydra. On to the next thing. Woo. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show my money from the hackers. As you can see in the top right, if you ignore... Well, actually, you can't see that. At the moment, I have 18.9 million, which is ridiculous. As well as some in the bank, but that doesn't really matter. Alright. Again, on to the next part. Well, for some reason, it spawned all the way across the lake that I was going to drive it in, / sail it in. But, yeah, I guess I have to swim for it now. God, this water doesn't look nearly as nice on these low textures. It sucks I can't run it without crashing. But, hey, at least I got it working. It's something, right? I'm pretty sure also at the dock that this spawned at, there's a boat that I already bought spawns here naturally. So I can probably just show you that one instead of having to call the one that I bought in. Under the lake. Wow, it's very dark and dirty under here. I wonder why people don't swim here. Alright, here we go. Finally swam across the entire thing. This is one of the new things that also came with part 2 of the Ill-Gotten Gains update, which is a new speedboat, luxury speedboat, which is very cool. It's pretty fast. I've taken this on a couple adventures. It has a nice horn. Sounds kind of like a truck underwater. You can see the engine in the back, which is a cool feature. But yeah, even though there literally is no reason to have like a boat in this game, it is fun just to mess around on them and have like a night party on them with some random people. The lights are on, that's weird. I'm actually going to look for the other boat that I have around here, because I didn't know it spawned naturally until after I bought it, so, oh well. Oh, here it is. It just spawned right in front of my eyes and caused me to lag spike. It's called the, like, Marquis or something. The boat that I'm in is called the Toro. But, that's sort of just like a luxury sailboat with a pretty fancy interior / whatever you want to call this, since it's not really in something, I guess. God, music, go away. This thing is ridiculously slow, though. Like, there's absolutely no reason you should get this. Just for, like, practicality reasons. Like, this is as fast as it goes. And when you, like, go still, like, when you stop it, it still moves quite a bit, just because of the sails on it, I guess. They actually have physics for it. I don't know. But, yeah. Marquee. Woo! Something else I forgot to mention, because of the recent, like, 4th of July update, they also added in firework launchers, as well as a musket, and part of the part 2 of the Ill-Gotten Gains one, you could get a marksman pistol, which is a one-shot, but you have to reload each shot. It sounds really cool. And, because of one of the hackers, I was actually able to get I have Molotovs. I'm not sure if you can get those legitimately or not, but I also have some melee weapons that you're not supposed to have. They did give me like every other weapon as well, but for some reason the only ones that stuck were the melee weapons. God, sorry, this wheel's kind of hard to control sometimes with a mouse. So I have a crossbar. The heck? I have a golf club, and even though you can get this one legitimately, you would have to be coming from like a previous, like from the console onto the PC in order to get this, and I didn't, so now I have this when I'm not supposed to. So now I have just crowbar, no, hatchet when I'm not supposed to, as well as a golf club. Just swing at people in the face. And a crowbar that I'm not supposed to, which is pretty funny. They'd also, the other weapons that they gave me were like the railgun, which you can't get, snowballs, a fire extinguisher, which is impossible to get without hacks, or someone giving you them that have hacks, and stuff like that, and a stun gun, which is pretty cool. as well as all the other things like minigun and whatever that you'd need to be a higher rank to get. My boat's over there now. That's interesting. On to the next thing. You guys didn't see anything. But the cops did. Some other things that I also have are the Speeder and Sea Shark, which are just literally a jet ski and another speedboat, so I'm not going to show you guys that one. And as for the Insurgent pickup, there's really no point in getting it since I already showed you the Insurgent, and the Insurgent pickup is literally just that, only with a turret on it, which I can't use unless someone's driving for me, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So, onto the Liberator. You don't see me, cops. You don't see me. You don't see me. God dang it. Wait. I need your car for totally legal reasons. They lost me. Are you serious? I literally just kept running. Stop. Good brakes. I'll be needing them. Sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna need to meet the game audio quite a bit. Hey, quad bike. Oops. That... What? That's a stunt jump? Why is that a stunt jump? There's literally nothing there to indicate it was a stunt jump. That's annoying. And now it's raining. Great. As if I wasn't soaked enough already from having to jump out of my car into... Well, I say my car. A stolen car into a lake. Next thing. Yeah. Seems like some people are, asking for money in chat again. Like I said, there were quite a few hackers on a while ago, but... Oh. Heisenberg's actually Einsenberg, I guess. I didn't realize his name was spelled like that, but I guess he's like one of my, one of the random people I met during a online thing that I went on a road trip with. So, if he is actually hacking, that would be kind of weird. Because I'm pretty sure if you are friends with a hacker, you can have some repercussions, but I'm not entirely sure. If you know, leave it in the comments. I am driving the Brawler, by the way, which is the fun off-road car, but it's very hard to handle when it's rainy like this. Dude, I have an entire arsenal of guns in a place that is very suspicious that I would not be afraid to use on you. Here we go. The Liberator, the monster truck that you can, for some reason, have to call in. I don't know why. It'd be cool, though, if you could modify this. Give it, like, turbo. This thing is pretty fun to drive around, though. Because it's so, like, massive, I literally just drive against traffic and just run over cars. Like that. Hey, you think you're a truck? Nope. You're a dead man now. I mean, some cars you can't go over, but you literally just stop them dead in their track. And the suspension on this is so just, like, strong that it kind of glitches out the wheels, as you can see. It's very weird. Also, the flags are very weirdly done. They're just, like, spinning around on a pivot. I don't think that's how flags work, but oh well. I'm gonna see if I can drive to the top of that mountain. Why not? Sorry, you're in my way. I'm a motorcycle? I'm a monster truck. I have special, laws. something. Woo! That's a thumbnail. Wow. Yeah, this thing does not care about hills. Neither does the Brawler as well. I can go up on an almost vertical... Whoa! That was awesome. I didn't even try to do that. Jeez. But the Brawler can pretty much go up like vertical inclines, which is awesome. Although, since it's kind of hard to drive on hills when there isn't that great of traction, you can just slide around. But, yeah. The radio tower. There's a Russian guy in chat. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's like a snake on wheels. Anyway, I think that's all I actually have to show you guys. Thank you all for watching. This has been TheGamzers. Let me know if you liked this kind of point in this video in the comments / by liking the video. I will see you all next time.